I do not understand talking phases, dating. In today's dating whole situation, what in the hell is going on? What happened to communicating? Here's my other thing. I'm a single mom, okay? If I'm gonna talk to somebody, it takes me a lot to talk to somebody. And I mean a lot. It takes a lot for me to get interest in someone because of the sheer fact that I don't want to waste my time.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here joining me and Ampu. Today guys, single mothers are back on the menu. Those of you that have been yearning to see them. So let's get started guys. Let's see some of their troubles and their problems, and let's analyze the dating scene for men nowadays.
Let's have a little TED talk about, I guess, like dating and situationships and all that bullshit that happens today that I don't understand. I broke out.
Sorry guys, sorry to pause it. I hope I'm not being annoying, but just I can't fit through my head how they are single mothers. Like, we're talking about women in their 30s that go through situationships. I just really don't understand it. I don't know how we can degrade so much as a society in the span of like, what, 50 years? Like, what woman did you had 50 years ago that at age 40 will be willing and actively choosing to be pieces of meat for chats to enjoy? Don't understand it. All these women's damage is self-inflicted, and I don't know how they can degrade so much some of these ladies. Well, ladies, get what I mean. Now let's continue
A little bit, but anyways, as I was saying, I do not understand talking phases, dating, like, in today's dating whole situation, what in the hell is going on? You can talk to someone, you can hang out with someone. Hold on, this is bugging me. But you can do all of that, and if they don't like you or want to talk to you anymore, they just disappear. What happened to communicating? Being grown adults and just saying like, hey, you know what? What's happening right now between me and you is just not it for me.
What happened to grown adults, said the single mother who is actively being part of situationships. I'll try to not laugh about it while I give my point, which is men have wisened up. All right, men are no longer writing the long paragraphs, trying to not get you in your feelings, trying to be understanding. Because first off, women are not doing the same for them. Right? It's like you have to be stupid, all right, to show benevolence towards someone and treat them well when they're spitting in your face. That's first off. Second off, there's just no point. Like, guys already have their time wasted in extreme amounts by a lot of women who only view them as a walking ATM machine. Guys go on dates, they spend money, they spend time, you know, they to get into the date in the first place, they already have to compete against other men to even get the attention from women already. They have to do all those things already, and most of the times it leads to nothing. It leads to the woman having a free meal and leaving, or just keeping them around as an orbiter to get what she can from them. So you want us to spend even more time when we don't like a woman, you know, or we just wanted to have a one-night stand, and you want us then to explain to her that it's not happening. Like, we presume that at 40 years of age, you will understand some basic human behavior. Like, When someone doesn't text you, he clearly is not interested. So don't go after him, chasing him. All right? No, madam, we're not going to spend more time explaining to you how dating works. Right? Our time is already wasted. Quite enough.
I hope you can understand. I hope you can be friends with me. I hope you can, I don't know, just... I don't get it. I'm so freaking confused. And then, okay, before I get riled up, compose myself. I lost my mirror. Oh no, it's right here.
Am I talking to me?
No, I'm talking to TikTok. Okay, here's my other thing.
Man, what a sad moment. You hear the kid in the background. He's like, "Mommy, are you talking to me?" And she says, "No, I'm talking to TikTok." Like, go F yourself, kid. Really sad there. I mean, I understand she's making the TikTok right now, but it's really sad to emphasize how the kid is like, "Mom, can you pay some attention to me?" And she's like, "No, no, little kid. I'm getting some attention from TikTok. Go play with your toys. I'll pay attention later." Really sad moment there.
I'm a single mom, okay? If I'm gonna talk to somebody, it takes me a lot to talk to somebody. And I mean a lot. It takes a lot for me to get interest in someone because of the sheer fact that I don't want to waste my time. Because if I get hurt, I don't want it to affect my kid, right?
Right, we're already on the victim mentality, so Ampo, I know that you're dead, but can you just please play the violin a little? Alright, because we have a really sad moment here, guys. We're already in the professional victim mentality, you know. We are at the moment where we expect sympathy out of people for the mistakes that we ourselves have brought upon our life. So now that we have left our husband and deprived our kid of a father, we're going to play the victim card because it really works in today's society. And we're going to talk about how we don't have a lot of time. We have a lot of responsibilities. And, you know, just please, can you shed some tears for me? These women, guys, they go around, these single mothers, proclaiming that they now are responsible. They say, "I've had my previous ex-husband. It didn't work out. I have learned my mistakes. Now I'm a changed person. You know, now I am responsible. So can you please come and take care of my responsibility, which is my kid?" You know, can you notice the irony? It's like, yes, I am responsible now, but please come and take care of my responsibility. Please come and fix the mistakes that I have done. Pick up the pieces that I have broken.
Or maybe that's just me as a single mom dating. I don't know if other single moms do this. But I don't want it to affect my kid. I don't want me being sad for a day or two or more affecting my kid, which is also why I decided a long time ago that dating was just not for me. Honestly, that's why. My stepmom gave me some Kosas concealer to try.
I honestly couldn't care less. Man, I really hate it when they're making a TikTok and they talk about their makeup. I know this is not intended for me, alright, for someone as cynical as me. This is intended for your girlies. But still, it just bothers me to no end that you're talking about crap. Anyways, guys, something that I also really hate is when they say dating is not for me, yet they continue to date for 15 more years. You know what I'm talking about? It really pisses me, man. Like, if dating is not for you and you try to act like an angel saying, I prioritize my kid over dating. All right, then stop dating. I don't want my kid to see me sad. All right, then stop dating. Is it that hard, really? Do you really think you prioritize your kid when you literally cannot let go of dating because you're so hooked to the attention and validation and you feel self-pity, you know, because of your situation? You already have a kid. Why not pay some damn attention to that kid? Guys, for the most part, I don't think that single mothers should be dating at all. They've had their chance, right? They've had their husband and they decided to divorce him. I think that people should start to bear the consequences of their own actions. And, you know, when we're marrying, we say, till death do us part, you know? So if you decide to divorce, well, you've already separated that. Why are you trying to get into another relationship? You've already made your choice. You know, it's guys, it's like in today's society, these women want to have it all, man. They want to get married, you know, then divorce for bullcrap reasons most of the time, and then, oh, I'm just gonna find someone else. Yeah, that's it. I'll be not bearing the consequences of my choices of this divorce. I'll just simply get someone else, you know, some loser to take care of it. Oh, I have a child. Oh, it's okay. He'll take care of it. He'll provide. He'll pay the bills. He'll take the kid from another man and, you know, take care of him. It's like they don't want to have any responsibilities at all, man. They feel that because they get attention from these simps, they are entitled for their whole life to be like a demo, you know, like the tutorial. You just go wherever you want, you do whatever you will, you know, no responsibilities at all, no accountability at all. Damn it, man.
In the shade 1.5C. I'm just gonna try it because it's brightening. I think it's, I don't know, I can't tell if it's the same shade. This one's a little bit more yellow.
Laguna's bad.
Laguna. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna use this to brighten a little bit. Hold on. Okay, but that's a lot of the reason why I decided that dating wasn't gonna be for me. The last like real date I went on was, sorry, Cody went to go get a little snack, she said. But the last real date I went on was 3 years ago. Okay. But it was like 3 years ago, if not maybe like 2.5-ish. I don't fully remember. All I know is I went on a date and it didn't go as I planned because I ended up with the stomach flu on said date. And I got embarrassed. I blocked him. I've had this story before, but I took it down. Video talking about my last date being the worst date of my life on here before. And I'm really not gonna elaborate on it because it was the worst date of my life. But this person actually took the time to take me on an actual date. Okay, cool. I enjoyed it even though I was sick. But these people now expect you to just let's go hang out at my house, let's go do this, let's go do that, instead of like planning a real date. I'm gonna be 27 now in March, and I'm not saying I'm old at all, but I want to introduce somebody to my daughter. My daughter is going to be 4 in August. I want to introduce somebody to my daughter.
Right, let's just pause it for a moment. Now, I thought this woman is 40 for some reason, close to 50. Turns out she's 27. So her child is 4, meaning that at 23 got pregnant. She gave birth, meaning that like at 22 she got pregnant. So when exactly did you divorce? I mean, you said that you went on a date 3 years ago, but you were pregnant you gave birth 4 years ago. So like in span of 1 year. So let's say you got married at 20 and you already got divorced at 22. It's like, guys, this is so unserious, man. You expect me to take this woman's points seriously when she couldn't keep a family for more than a year, like 2 years? Couldn't do that. You either picked a man who was a massive red flag and it didn't even last, or you either picked a good man that you just simply thought you can upgrade, right? 99% I'm certain that this marriage falling apart is this woman's doing. And she says, oh, I went on a date 3 years ago. What, you meaning to tell me you've been celibate for 3 years? I just simply don't buy it. And now that she's getting to that magical age, she's usually 28, but this one started at 27. Now we want a provider. Now we're talking about, you know, I think it will be a good idea for my daughter to have a father. Yeah, I think it will be a good idea. Oh, you think so? Well, maybe you shouldn't have divorced your previous husband. This girl, little girl, already missed 4 years of her life without a father, which of course has an effect on children. All right, you can't just simply take 50% of the the parents that should take care of this kid and expect for no bad thing to happen after that. So I don't know, guys. Just this woman really, so many bad choices, really so many bad decisions and bad plans for the future. And she's asking the question, why don't men plan more? Why, where are the gentlemen? Where are the traditional men? It's like women expect traditional men, but they're not traditional themselves. Last time I checked, traditional women don't usually divorce at 22, and become single mothers. Last time I checked, guys.
And it takes me a lot, like I said, to actually like someone, to actually want to go on a date with someone. And I want more kids, okay? I want to grow a family. I want somebody who's actually going to take me serious and not just want the hookup. And if you want the hookup, get the out already. I just wasted so much powder because of the little oops that I just did. But anyways, that's what I'm not understanding about people today in situationships. And people are like, well, I want more than just the hookup. I want more than this. But yet, that's all you're offering. So make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense, because I am a single mom who is tired of that bullshit. Truth be told, I'm tired of it. I want to go on a date. I want to actually get ready and you put effort. I want flowers. I want someone to actually want to get to know me more and way before you get to get me intimately. Like, anyway, I got set off because I was talking to someone who I actually had interest in, and it takes.
Before she continues with more else about her dating history, I want. Look, there's nothing wrong with wanting things. The problem we have is when you want those things. Here's the thing. If women wanted all those things, the flowers, and for him to get to know me before he gets me into bed, and I want a good father for my kid, if they wanted all of that when they were like 18, at 18 they start to plan for the future, and in their early 20s they find that man and they commit. Guys, it's like the world will be an utopia, you know what I mean? But no, it's like they make all the mistakes, they pick the wrong man, they go with multiple men, they do bad choices, they get divorced, they are single mothers, and then they say, oh, now I know what I want. Look, nobody cares. It's too late. Right? It's too late. It's too late to start a family. It's too late to find somebody that will want to get to know you before he gets into bed. Madam, wish you'd thought about that earlier. Here's the truth, guys. We're not immoral, all right? Well, maybe I am because I'm a mommy, but for the most part, like, people are not immoral. We have a limited time. We have certain things we have to do. We have biology that dictates when we can have children, sets rules for when we should start to get families and all this. It's not that hard. All right. Every time I listen to these women, they make this picture that it's like it's impossible. It's just impossible to have a functioning family. Well, it's not impossible. I see women all around who are succeeding at that. So may seem to me that you are the problem, and not women in general, not the age that we live in. And look, just a last disclaimer. I'm not saying that once you get married, it's all butterflies and rainbows and it's so easy. And once you pick the right partner, that's it. You have your whole life in order. No, I'm not saying that. I'm aware there are multiple problems in relationships. There is not one marriage that is happy constantly. Some marriages do fail apart because of actual irreconcilable differences. They have problems all the time. They don't understand each other. Right? I understand this happens. We are people. For the most part, you choose the right person and both of you have the correct attitude, which is till death do us part. We're here. We're all in. We're going to make this work. We're going to make compromises. We're going to try to understand each other. We're going to appreciate each other. We're going to value each other. You have that mindset, you have such a high success rate, all right? there are statistics out there. Oh, look at the amount of divorces. Look at the amount of people who don't feel well with each other. Yes, the numbers are high, but it's not because we are doomed inherently. It's because of the way people are. And you can choose to not be in this group of people, right? Like when people say, oh, 50% of marriages fall apart, it's not a roulette. You know, you get into a marriage and the priest, when you go to church, get married, he says, oh, sorry, I just spin the roulette and you are the 50% of people who divorced. Expect a divorce in the next 3 years. It doesn't happen that way. You are the one that chooses. You are the one that creates your future and make decisions, you know. But these women, guys, they don't want to take responsibility for their decisions. They don't want to take accountability. You know, they just simply expect to make 300 mistakes lined up and for someone to come fix them, for someone to come save them. We're not here to save these women.
It takes a lot for me to allow myself to have any interest in someone. And I got left on delivered for a couple of days, which the holiday, I get it. And then I get left on red. What happened to the communication? The respect of telling someone your thoughts and your feelings and having the mutual respect. If you're not interested, you're not interested, and just say that. That's just genuinely why I chose to stop dating as a single mom, and I keep thinking I'm wanting to, and then these things keep setting me back. So this year, girls and guys, set your standards up a little higher and just freaking do better. Please, for the love of God, please. Anyways, that's the rest of the TED Talk. Done, complete.
Yeah, okay, bye. I always love it, guys. I just love it when a single mother close to 30 tells me to do better. I just love it. When that person that has made all the mistakes tells us do better. You know, the men that have been grinding and the men who in the past years have been trying to get with these very same women and form families, they tell us do better. All right then. Sucks to suck. You know, what can I tell you about your situation? So guys, thank you for watching this episode of Single Mothers. Leave me your thoughts down below as always, and I'll be extremely happy to see you next time. Have a good one.